What's going on, everyone? I am DeFi Sean, and you are watching Krypton and Cause Investing, back with another exciting crypto market update. And Bitcoin is even higher today than it was yesterday. So let's hop on over to CoinMarketCap, see what we're looking at. Market cap's pretty much the same, up 0.03%. It's at that 2.42 trillion. Volume up slightly, 3% to 107 billion. Fear and greed, I believe, is up a couple points to 67. Now that's out of 100. Our dominance is at 58% on Bitcoin and 13% on Ethereum. But before we hop on into the update, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and check out the call channel link down below. Now, before hopping into the news, let's go ahead and check out what our blue chip cryptos have done the last 24 hours. So Bitcoin is at 72K, down 0.38%. Ethereum is at 2.6K, up 1.71%. BNB at 597, so a little shy of the 600 mark, down 1.99%. Solana at 174, down 3.5%. Dogecoin is at 16.5 cents, down 3%. Shiba Inu down 2.68%. Pepe down 1%, and then Kronos up 0.55%. So as you can see, there are a lot of red right here on our blue chips, but everything is pretty much breaking even from the huge hikes that we had yesterday. So really good to see that everything is holding up, and hopefully leading up to the election in the next 5 or 6 days, hopefully we even get close to that $80,000 Bitcoin, which I know some people are predicting. But let's go ahead and see what news we're looking at the last 24 hours. All right, so first up, we have BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF. So a massive 3.35 billion trading volume on October 29th, the highest in over 6 months. Speculative buying and FOMO are driving inflows with a total of 827 million across all U.S. spot Bitcoin ETFs that day. So I'm pretty sure it is, again, like we talked about in yesterday's video, attached to the election, but there is tons of volume and money flowing into Bitcoin ETFs. So love to see that. Also, while we do like to keep everything super bullish on the channel, it is important to point out some bearish information that we might come across just so that everyone kind of knows what's going on in the market. So this one is Russia to ban Bitcoin mining in key regions due to electricity deficit. Now, cryptocurrency mining will soon be banned in certain regions. So keep in mind, this is not the whole country banning it. It's only going to be certain regions of Russia due to electricity shortages, which again is a pretty common thing. We all know that mining Bitcoin takes tons of energy. So I just kind of wanted to point that out to everyone just so that you were kind of aware of it. So if it actually does happen, you are aware and you're not kind of caught off guard. Now, do I think this will be as big as China saying they're banning stuff? I don't. Also, with Trump's pro-Bitcoin stance, he is also saying that he's going to make the U.S. the mining Bitcoin capital of the world. So again, that news will offset anything I think going on in Russia or any other places. So we'll kind of watch this and see how this develops as they make those decisions. Next up, we have Bitcoin price explodes above 72,000 as bullish bets build. A new all-time high imminent. So Bitcoin price reaches 72,000, fueled by strong market sentiment and bullish technicals. Analysts consider potential for new highs as U.S. economic data bolster crypto interest. Now, Bitcoin has surged past that 72,000 mark on Tuesday, driven by bullish momentum ahead of the U.S. presidential election. Now, as we talked about yesterday, poly markets have Trump the heavy favorite to go ahead and win. He's even winning according to poly market in all of the major key swing states coming on down. Also, shout out to Freedom Fighters, covered them in a video the last week or two. This outcome suggests that the U.S. may become pro-crypto under a Trump-led administration. Trump has promised to establish a national Bitcoin stockpile, and with a Republican-controlled House and Senate, broad crypto regulations could swiftly pass. Now, I did want to come over here and touch on that because this is something that kind of messes potentially with that plan. So Trump's Bitcoin stockpile plan faces setback as Supreme Court passes on Silk Road case. So the Supreme Court is not going to be hearing this. So this week, the Supreme Court announced it would not hear a case about who owns more than 4.3 billion in Bitcoin tied to the Silk Road, the now defunct online black market created by Ross Ulbricht in 2011. The move paves the way for the federal government to potentially sell the Bitcoin. So will Donald Trump be able to get in office and potentially get that as a strategic reserve to have all that Bitcoin there that they won't sell and hopefully even add on to that pile? Obviously, time will tell, fingers crossed, because that would be huge for the crypto market and Bitcoin as a whole. Now, this is something huge I also wanted to touch on. Now, I'm not sure how true it is. Forbes is publishing it, so I would imagine, being a legitimate source, that this does have some kind of traction or sourcing behind it. But leak reveals a 1.4 trillion China earthquake could be about to hit crypto as the Bitcoin price soars over 70,000. So, as we've talked about the whole video, Bitcoin has rocketed over 70,000 per Bitcoin, climbing to its highest levels since June. The Bitcoin price has surged higher through 2024, rising on the back of a BlackRock-led Wall Street crypto revolution. Now, as the Feds and the ECB are accused of quietly declaring war on Bitcoin, a leak has revealed China could drop about 1.4 trillion bombshell to kickstart its stalled economy, with analysts predicting it could send the Bitcoin price sharply higher, which, if they do drop 1.4 trillion, I would imagine it will send that price not just a little higher, but hopefully a lot higher. So we are going to follow this on the channel and see if this is true. Because again, if this is true, this is a huge deal. And then you hopefully pair that with Trump winning the election, creating pro-crypto regulation, creating this strategic stockpile and different things like that. But tell me in the comments down below, what do you think? Are we going to continue this bullish momentum in crypto, or are we going to kind of correct back to where we have been the last few months? Again, let me know in the comments down below. That's going to do it for today's video. And until next time, trade safe.